Hi guys, it's Dean from Extreme Car Cleaning, and I just want to take a moment to thank a few people out there that have helped me get to where I am today. Okay, now I have my shop at my house. Okay, and that didn't just happen by accident. Sometimes a lot of the YouTubers that are out there uh, inspire people with things that they do and not basically what they say. And I just want to give some people credit, okay? The first person I ever saw that had a shop in his residence was Pan, okay? And that blew my mind because I thought this looks really awesome and that's really smart. Now, the benefit to having a shop at your residence, okay? Yeah, it is an inconvenience because, there's a lot of, moving around, shuffling cars and stuff like that. Your family's using the driveway, things like that. But here's the thing, okay? If my shop is quiet for 6 months, whether it's the economy or them ripping up the road in front of my house, whatever, I'm not paying rent. So as long as I have some kind of an income coming in here, I'm okay. So I found the best way for myself at this point in time to run everything is I have a couple part-time jobs and I have this. I have my own shop. Now it's not a cheap investment, okay? It costs a lot of money to build a shop like this so that you can do ceramic coating in here and have a semi-dust-free environment so that you can have a really clean area to work in. I do paint protection, I do polishing in here, I do interiors, I do all kinds of stuff, and it's relatively easy to keep this shop clean because I have insulated doors, okay? I have a mini split which helps keep the temperature in here at a certain temperature, and because the doors are closed and this room is very well insulated, keeps the dust down a lot. And I do clean it. I mean, once a week I go through and I rinse everything out and I blow everything out. I keep this area clean, okay? Some other people I'd like to thank too, okay? Ivan LaCroix has been a huge impact on me because every time I tried something new, he was there with advice. He would volunteer his time. He would support me. Ivan is awesome, okay? And some of the things that I've seen him do hit me harder than things that he said. And, like I watch different things that he does. With the rinseless, it's a godsend. Rinseless is an amazing product, okay? Not only does it make it a lot easier to clean the vehicle, all right, but it works great on interiors. I've used it for many different things, okay? It's an awesome product. There's a lot of fantastic products that Ivan has had his hand in producing that have made my life a lot easier. Maybe able to produce a lot of money in a very short period of time. This vehicle here, this was a $1,200 job, okay? Now, the reason it's a $1,200 job is because not only am I using high quality products, but I'm very well trained. Not that, toot my own horn. I'm well trained, okay? The very first person that taught me was Claude Sevigny. All right, he taught me how to polish. He changed my life because of him, I'm able to do all kinds of different jobs that I would never touch in a million years, okay? And then Ivan taught me on top of that. So Ivan taught me everything I ever wanted to know about the DA. And he also taught me a lot about the rotary polisher, as well as how to clean a vehicle properly, easily, smartly, and how to make money in a business. Okay, how to run a detailing business. Okay, I know how to detail cars. Okay, but I didn't know everything about running a business. Now, I run this business efficiently, okay, and it's a high quality business, and customers respect that. I have fantastic reviews because I put the service as far ahead as I possibly can. I make sure that I have the right equipment, I have the best products available, and I don't cut corners. All right, and I'm honest with the customers. If I know that the customer doesn't want to do a high-end service, then I work with their budget, and we find something that works for them. And sometimes the customer likes to take care of, say, the interior on their own, and they're just looking to get the outside done. That's fine. I mean, and I'll help them every step of the way. If they want to know what products to use on the inside, I'll let them know. And they can go out and purchase those products. I've done that before. I have some people that come in here, get a ceramic coating on their car, and then they want to maintain it from that point on. And then it's, okay, fine. So I line them up. I tell them all the products that are available for that, and let them go to it. I mean, that's the thing. We're here to help people that need our help. If they don't need our help, and they're just asking for advice, point them in the right direction, because it comes back to you tenfold. All right. I've gotten a lot of customers come to my shop just because I've been kind to somebody else. And they didn't even spend a penny here. They came here, asked me some advice. I pointed them in the right direction. And then their friend brought their BMW, their Mercedes, whatever. They brought other vehicles to me just because I spent the time to be honest and sincere with them. Okay? So that's the thing. If you're good at public relations, you're going to be a good detailer. But if you want to be a good business owner, get some advice, get some training, and do it properly. Okay? Some of the other people I'd like to thank out there, okay? Rennie Doyle, Jimbo Balaam, Scott Blay, Darren Priest, Andrew St. Pierre. Now, the reason I'm mentioning all these people, okay, especially Andrew, Andrew came to me a long time ago and asked me to teach him how to polish and detail cars. And, I was beside myself. I couldn't believe somebody actually wanted me to teach him. And we've become fantastic friends. And he's always been there to support me. I support him. We trade vehicles back and forth all the time because sometimes it might be an expertise where, I need to do the vehicle, or I may not have the time to do the vehicle. And it's something that Andrew does, because Andrew's doing different things now. Andrew's into PPF and window tint, and he's doing a lot more things that I don't do. So I like the fact that him and I can trade work back and forth so that the customer wins out every single time. Okay? And we don't lose anything from it, because if I'm trading one job for another job, nobody's losing. The customer's happy at the end because they're getting what they want, and they don't have to go running all over town looking for somebody reliable. Andrew and I stand behind each other's work all the time. Okay? And not only that, but Andrew, along with everybody else that I named, makes me proud of the work that I do. Okay? I've learned a lot from all of you, but the confidence that you guys have, and you make us proud to be detailers, honestly. I just wanted to thank everybody for that. So, I know this is kind of a weird video, but I just thought, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you, there's no way that detailers like myself wouldn't be able to get through the hard times. Okay? Every year is a struggle in the winter for a Canadian detailer, all right? Because we deal with, 4 to 6 months of winter, depending on where you live. Okay? And it's not pleasant. I mean, it's difficult for us. It's hard to get vehicles in. It's hard to make enough money in 6 months or 7 months or 8 months to propel you through the whole year. It's almost impossible. Okay? But I appreciate everything that you guys share, all the time that you spend doing videos, all the great advice that you give us, the training, the expertise, and all the cool things that you show us that you don't even realize that you're showing us. Okay? Thank you so much. All right? And I hope to see you guys again at, another meetup, MTE or SEMA, wherever it may be. I look forward to meeting you guys again, because It's been a fantastic experience. I can't thank you guys enough. All right. Take care. And next time you're working on something, and the customer tells you what a great job, just remember in the back of your head all the wonderful people that got you to that point. Okay? Take care and have a great day. Bye.